Hello, everyone. My name is Helia Singh, and you are watching one of our new episodes of Health and Wealth podcast. The vision for this podcast is for you, my audience, to know and see how you can reach your goal, which is to become healthier, happier, and wiser. And as a commitment from my side to you guys is to have experts on my podcast to talk about this interesting topic. So without further ado, I'll introduce you my today guest, which is Dr. Ashish Chawla. So thank you so much, Dr. Ashish, for being here and spending your time with us. And so please give us a bit of brief about yourself and which area of medicine you are working.
Thanks, Helia, for having me. I've been in Australia for almost 13 years and came here as a consultant radiologist, and I have been working in radiology. I went on my own and started the business. So initially it was like a radiologist operating a business. Now it's a businessman actually practicing radiology. Happy with what I'm doing and do have a satisfaction in both doing the business and as a medical person, as a radiologist serving the community.
Wonderful. That's great. Thank you so much for that. So now, are you ready for me to ask you some questions here, please?
Yeah, sure.
Great. The first question I would like to ask you is, what does wealth mean to you?
For me, wealth means it's kind of money and morals. And more than what you need. So it should be in abundance, both money and morals. So in short, I would say debt-free millionaires with high morals. That's what my definition of wealth would be.
Well done. That's great. I really like that, wealth with morals. That's really hit me. And the next question, in your opinion, how wealth and health are related?
I think there's quite a significant correlation between health and wealth. And there have been basically surveys and studies and audits to find out how is the health and wealth is related. And what they found is the more wealthy people are healthier. So definitely there's a significant correlation, and it's a positive correlation. More wealth, better health.
Great, wonderful. So now next question. If money was not an issue, would you still be doing the same thing that you are doing now? If yes, why? And if not, why not?
Definitely the answer is yes. Yes, because I love my work. I'm passionate about doing radiology, so I would have been practicing radiology even if the money was not an issue. And I love doing the business. It just gives you a kind of a job satisfaction. So it's whether it brings the money or not, but that's what you love to do it. You have a kind of a job satisfaction.
Great. It's interesting you mentioned this, because one thing that in my profession that I've been so lucky dealing with many professionals such as yourself is all the successful person, they have one thing in common, and they all do whatever they're doing because of their passion, not just for the money. And to me, that's the real key to success. And I'm glad to hear it every time from people like yourself. So it's just a great testimonial to that having passion really is the key thing here. That's great. Now, next question. One advice that you will give to your younger self, what would it be? About wealth creation, obviously.
Yeah. Start early. Jump onto it as soon as you can. Don't bother about what's going to happen, how I'm going to manage money. Not worries don't let you take you over. You need to start doing things as early as possible.
Great. That's it. Well done. And next question. According to you, is health, wealth, and happiness related? And is there any correlation between them?
I think I did answer this question before, and I think the health, wealth, and happiness are related. I do hear from loads and loads of people where they'll say, oh, money can't buy happiness. and I just give them one answer. They don't know where to spend their money. So definitely wealth, health, and happiness are correlated, significantly correlated.
That's great. Wonderful. And as doctors, what is your health mantra?
My health mantra is eat well, sleep well, exercise regularly, and surround yourself with positive people.
Oh.
That's the 4 things I follow.
Great. I love the fourth one for sure. That's very, very important for sure. And now, what is your wealth mantra?
My wealth mantra is simple. You just follow your passion. You don't have to chase the money. Money automatically comes. It's basically a byproduct of following your passion.
Right. That's perfect. And what is your view on savings for the next generation?
I believe we should save for the next generation. We do have obligation to save for them. It may not be possible for everyone. One thing which everyone should do is not leave behind the mess for these young generation or next generation to deal with. So even if you have sorted out your mess, it's kind of a saving for the next generation.
Right, wonderful. It's just because so many people, coming from different background, different culture, some people don't believe in leaving money for the next generation. And obviously in some culture, they just overdo it, or they just want to make sure the next 3 generations, they don't have to work or anything. But I'm sure what you mean is, of course, we leave something for them, but at the same time, they need to learn and do things for themselves as well. So just to hand it over, and not only themselves and also the bigger community as well, isn't it?
Yeah, if your own next generation can take over what you have created, that would be the best outcome you can achieve. And they can take it further. The first thing is saving means basically educating them. Yeah. You bring them to a level where they can sustain themselves, and they can take your principles and your investments further forward. And if that's not possible, at least don't leave any mess for them.
Yeah. That's very well said. Great.
Yeah.
All right. And the last question. Please define your lifestyle that you want to have in your retirement after serving for, obviously, your community, your country, and the world as a doctor.
Yeah, as a doctor and then as being an entrepreneur, I think the most desired thing right now is the time. And hopefully with retirement that would come. For me, the retirement should be active life. So I'd like to spend time with kids, grandkids probably, and still have an active life, time to mentor the radiologist, time to mentor entrepreneurs, time to mentor kids. Probably I'll go and learn guitar, how to play guitar, and a bit of jogging. So that's kind of my retirement life would look like, where you have time for most of the things, physical exercise, giving away to the next generation, and still looking after your own self rather than being dependent on anyone else.
Wonderful. Great. I can already picture your retirement like that. And hopefully, because we both are in Perth, I'm sure we're going to catch up later on, and we'll see on that day. And see, many years ago you did that in podcast, so now you are living your retirement life. So wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure our audience have enjoyed it and learned from your wisdom. Really appreciate that. Any last advice for anyone? Would like to hear from you.
Oh, well, the advice would be just keep working, keep following your passion. Everything will come on its own. And don't let negative things bog you down. Just keep working hard.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Helia.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you. And to my dear audience, thank you so much for watching. And until next episode, have a happy, healthy, wealthy life. Bye for now.
Thank you.